Well, back then we weren't really all that tight. We didn't start actually getting tight with each other probably till the late '90s. Because we weren't around each other. We were close, but we weren't really tight like what we're getting to be now. Now our relationship is great. He's sober. Well, he's sober. I'm sober. So it's a pretty cool thing. We're really finally getting to know each other because when I was like 6 years old, they didn't live with us anymore. They lived in Texas. So, we'd only see each other in passing, all the time growing up and stuff. And then Jake, when he started refereeing, he was down in the area some. But then he broke into wrestling, got his arm broke. Then he's in Canada for all these years and just all kinds of stuff. So we really didn't get to have that, bit of a whatever relationship or anything. We're brothers, and I acknowledge him as my brother. But I'll try to be there if he needs help or anything like that. But I've got to live my life too. God's working in my life a lot, and a lot of times, man, I hear him say go, so I don't have a problem packing up and going. Crockett came in. He bought out Bill Watts for UWF. The only two people he fired was me and Nicola. He said, "Oh, I'm not going to fire anybody," and he fired me and Nicola. So he later got Nicola to come back to work, but he fired me and Nicola. So I did basically the same thing I did when I quit Crockett. I picked up the phone. Jake gave me the phone number. Called the office. They knew who I was, and they gave me a starting date. And that's the way it went down. I started working for Vince.
Was it kind of cool working with Jake and with your sister, Rocker Robin, all at the same time in WWE for those?
Yeah, it really was. No, we were always like every once in a blue moon we'd be on the same tour, for a week or so. But it was kind of hard not to be with somebody too, because you had my dad. They were running three towns a night. You had my dad, my brother, my sister, and me. So somebody was doubling up somewhere.
And the wrestling history and all these famous wrestling families, it's crazy that a huge family, like yours, as far as wrestling legacy is concerned, was all in the WWF for a few years all at the same time. It's pretty, it's pretty surreal looking back, don't you think?
Well, I don't know. But we were all very good in what we did. So, there wasn't any other girls like Robin out there. Jake, he's the best thing that ever happened to this business. I don't know if you know it or not, but he is. He's got the best mind ever. Have you ever watched my brother and noticed there's no wasted movement? He spends his whole match trying to do one thing. How simple is that? I got to say it. My brother's the best. Best thing this business has ever seen. So, other people have done a lot of things as well. I'm not discrediting anybody, but as far as the mind, the whole 9 yards, when you talk strategy and stuff like that, you can't come up with a better name than my brother. And I'm not trying to just toot his horn. I'm just stating the facts.
Hey, absolutely. He's one of the best ever to lace him up. That's definitely for sure.
Yeah, so I'm very proud of all his accomplishments. But the thing that I think is going to bring him most peace is his sobriety. And I'm because I know what it's like. And I'm so very happy for that accomplishment.
And it was great to see the WWE honoring him and putting him in the Hall of Fame as well, right?
Yeah, that was kind of cool. I was kind of ticked off about that because, I had to, even though I worked for the company and the whole 9 yards, it cost me $170 to go see my brother get inducted in the Hall of Fame. You want to see your brother get inducted in the Hall of Fame? Anyway, that's